Guys, here Haley, and I want to share with you what it feels like being with your twin flame. Well, I had another video about it, and it was I met my twin flame 3 times so far. The first time we met, it's been 2 days. The second time was 2 weeks later for 1 week, and the last time has been 2 months later for 3 days. And throughout this time, we had all of these runner chaser episodes, which made me be the chaser and him be the runner. And he just kept pushing me away all the time because he said it's very painful after that to forget you and to stop thinking about you, and we're far and we got long distance relationship and I'm not built for that. So I told him, okay, let's just live the moment. Who knows what will be tomorrow, so let's just enjoy it. And I have to admit that a few times I almost gave up on him. And when I did give up, it was like he felt it, and then he said, come over, okay. And I had many doubts before meeting him again for the last time if he is my twin flame. I mean, we didn't met for 2 months, and I had a lot of people that I met in this time, and I said, like, why is he my twin flame? How can I find some proof that he is? And maybe there's someone else who's my twin flame, and maybe just a crush and just great physical attraction. And I didn't know how I will feel after 2 months of not meeting together. And I booked a flight and went to see him. And he picked me up at the airport. He waited me in the arrival hall. And then I was like exhausted from this whole day, who was very intense energetically. And I went out to the arriving hall and I didn't see him, and we started walking, and then he just approached me and hugged me. And it felt like the most natural thing to do, to hug him, to be with him. It was like the whole world got shut down, and everything. We've been in a huge hall in the airport with hundreds of people in the same room. It was like it was just me and him, and nothing else matters. And we just hugged for a few minutes, and it was amazing, and it felt like we never got apart. And I don't know, something inside of me had quiet and was peaceful being just around him. And we drove from the airport in his car, and I was just sitting there feeling alive and feeling full, and like he was, why are you so quiet, everything okay? And I was like, couldn't be better. And just being balanced from being together in the same, sitting next to him, and I don't need much more. I just need to be with him, feeling this energy between us. And then we went to sit somewhere and to go eating because we were hungry. And it was like we lived together. It felt so natural being together, and we just, I'm quite sure we had few lifetimes together, at least once. And it was like keeping something we started, like we're husband and wife or anything, and we feel like we known each other for ages, and we both can't explain it. It was like we, and even after that, the physical part, the intimacy, it was like the most complete moments you can have. And we just hold and hugged each other all night long, and just this complete feeling that you found what you were looking for and you don't need to look no more. And these 3 days were like passing very, very fast. On the second day, he went to do some things for a few hours in his work, and I just walked around the place and having some time with myself. And I remember walking back to the hotel and then saying to myself, okay, I'm going back for him. It was like coming home. And then he went back from work, and I was like looking at him and, okay, I want to have that every day. I want to have him come back home to me. And he said that he can't do that right now, but maybe later, but not something he can promise, and it's okay with me. And even though it was short, I remember thinking on my way back that I'd rather have one day with him in a year than not having that at all. Just perfect moments and perfect connection, and we both got very emotional, and waking up next to him in the morning felt like the most natural thing in the world. I mean, I had waking up with Mans after a few times, but I mean, we just met 3 times. So it felt the most natural thing, like I'm home, like my soul has found its home. And even the way he cuddles me and the way we touch each other, it's so in balance and the same frequency, and we just feel each other, and it's perfect. It's just perfect. And I'm not sure if he's my twin flame. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'm trying to be rational and to say, okay, this twin flame thing is just something that someone made up. But once you're having that, and it's very strange and different than anything you've ever known so far. And I had many relationships, and as I said in the other videos, I even tried to date other men during this time we were apart, because he asked me to do that, and like not getting attached, and nothing compares to that. It's even now I can't think of being with anyone else after you have this perfection together and this very deep, strong soul connection. You're like you can't enjoy having intimacy or anything with anyone else. It's, you know that there's this someone for you. And unlike any other relationships I had in before, when I was attached and when we were apart, it just felt like I'm alone. I'm walking around today and knowing there's someone who loves me, knowing that I'm feeling belonged, that it's okay, so we'll meet in 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 weeks. Everything's cool, but I know he loves me. I know we got this special thing between us, and it's not something you want to give up. And part of me thought maybe, I don't know, give it up right now because he's not willing to change his life right now. And why do you need this complication? I mean, my life are messed enough. But it's like I'm thinking these thoughts, and then I think I'm gonna wait. So I really wish you all guys to find your twin flame, to find this person, whatever will make you feel this way, will make you feel like you're up on the moon where you're together, will make you feel such huge joy and appreciation for life, for waking up next to this person, to feel like you've known him. And I don't know, we're sitting and talking and driving, and touching between us are so natural, like we're made for each other. I know. as kitsch as it sounds, but it's really amazing, and I'm glad I met him. Glad having him in my life. I know he's having right now a hard time and trying to digest it, but I'm saying if the universe wants us to meet again, we will meet. I mean, we met out of nothing, out of no chance, and suddenly it got managed for us to meet. It was like destiny made us meet each other. So if you got your twin flame and you're apart, just believe and trust the universe that once it's the right time for you, you will meet. And I don't know, I just felt like the luckiest person alive to be with him. And I really hope to have many more moments like that with him. So, thank you for watching, and you can subscribe and you can like this video. I'll be glad to hear how it goes at your place, and if you are in a relationship with your twin flame or not, and I'll be glad to hear how you feel, how you know. And take care. Bye for now.